channel. A lot of people have been asking, man, Twitch is going to be for playthroughs, like, of actual games. And then the YouTube is going to be streaming gaming and wrestling, which 2K content for 2K26 will drop March 13th. It would have dropped March 7th, but I did not have the funds to get the King of Kings edition at the moment. So today we are going to be playing Fishing Planet. I'm going to be explaining to you guys why I have played this for only a couple days. I think we're approaching on a week now. And I already have 22 hours. So, a little known fact about me that not a lot of people know, I adore fishing. I love fishing. I love watching fishing videos. I love watching fishing TV shows, tournaments. And I love fishing in real life. Like, I adore it. And so, I don't really have the means right now to go to any other place. Let me see how much it's going to cost me to go to Mud River here. We made $341 here, which is fine. Cool. I was fishing earlier and was catching some smallmouth buffalo and just fished to build up my plan. My friend Chris said that it's more of a, we have the money to travel there now. So what we're going to do is we're going to travel there. And then we're going to fish, which I have a fishing license there. So we're going to go after the fishing challenges that are whatever. Lost on the Summer, Catfish Haven, Pike Challenge. Okay. So Pike Challenge, Catfish Haven. I do want to catch a largemouth catfish. So we're going to see. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. But I recently started playing this game. Still don't know all the mechanics and everything. Catch black bullhead. So if we go here and we go to fishing, I caught 8 out of the 26, which is great. If we go here, right now you can see this right here, like the daytime thing, like 5 a.m., 17 a.m. is like the peak fishing times. If we go to fish species, black bullhead, and you go to preferred baits, they eat marshmallows, pet food, leeches, and small cut bait. The black, which I don't believe what we have. I don't think I've caught that one. Blacktail shiner, I've caught those before. Dough balls, they prefer some of metal balls. Bluegill, I've caught plenty of those. Bluemouth minnow, I think I've caught one of those. Blowfin, I don't think I've caught that. Preferred baits, shiners, large minnow, small cut bait for, what? Chain pickler, like, a lot of these baits I don't have. Sorry if you hear my dog in the background, he whines a lot. For shiners, large minnows, and common shiner, fish shiner, grass pickler we have caught before, green sunfish, those are easy to catch, largemouth bass, preferred bait, small minnows or shiners. Now we're gonna go here and just see what we can catch on some minnow balls with the current rod setup I have. Which is, I have a sinker, which to most people probably isn't the smartest thing, but, if we bring this up about 70, I want to see where our depth is in the water. So let's lock that to cast that each time. Okay. And let's just go ahead. Struck another one out there. And that sets me at 8.8 feet. We're going to keep it right there. I'm going to have to use the bathroom here in a minute. I'm going to put a trusty op in. Actually, I'm going to reel this back in. I'm going to... Ooh. Oh, you see it was jingling, y'all. It was jingling. I don't know what we were going to catch, but we were going to catch something. I will be right back. I'm going to go use the restroom, and I will be right back.
Well, honestly, I'm pretty sure once you hear the story, you want to know too.
All right, well, let me know, Brian. Oh, he had some other to try to set me up for a YouTube moment, man. Me and my son want to beat the piss out of these mother. Like, we got set up. Like, they thought they were going to get us on camera and pull some, like those jerk-offs did with Andre Orlovsky.
That kid stays coming.
Yeah, well, this mother, they came, all right? They came up on us with ski masks and were trying to be silly. And this mother was talking to my son wearing a ski mask. So, I ripped that off his face. And then they pulled out a thing of mace and made the mistake of macing me and my son. So, father and son got the job done. Me and my son, bro, he's heavy-handed, man. He's bigger than me, man. Bro, this kid was fucking, he was field goal kicking this motherfucker's head. And I was stomping on that shit like I was trying to break a coconut, man. It's like,
What did these guys do to you?
They just tried to create an altercation. And it went south. Me and my son laid some ass. It was father and son. No, I had some other to try to set me up for a YouTube moment, man. Me and my son want to beat the piss out of these motherfuckers. Like, we got set up. Like, they thought they were going to get us on camera and pull some, like those jerk-offs did with Andre Orlovsky.
That kid stays coming.
Yeah, well.
All right. Let's get back to fishing. I might turn that volume up so you guys can hear. But the cool thing about this game, if you have never played Fishing Planet, which this is my first time actually getting into an actual fishing game, it's completely free, which is weird. Now, they do have microtransactions because they have to make their money somewhere. But they do have microtransactions. And so, my thing is, that's cool. But then they give you incentive to, they want you to buy the game. They want you to get that premium pass. And this is my one concern. I know we're talking about fishing games right now, but this is my one concern with WWE 2K26. And I'll be doing my thoughts so far from what I've seen of WWE 2K26 video. Is they got this ringside pass, right? And the first ringside pass is a AAA pass. Now, if anybody knows me, they know me. I love me some AAA Lucha Libre. And in this first pass, they put my boy El Hifo Dive Kingo. They've put fucking Mr. Iguana, one of my favorite people on the earth. They've put him in there. They've put so many people in there. What's black bullhead? Channel catfish. Okay, hold on. I'm going to catch a channel catfish. I know how to do that very well. Let me put myself in a private room. I can't stand them motherfuckers pulling up on me like that. You level 30. Why are you here? Hey, why are you here? For real, why are you here? Looking like you all confident and shit. What rod you got? That's a big ass fishing pole. You got a rod holder too, cause you a bitch, huh? Just kidding. So let me go here to fish species. I have my license. It doesn't expire until the 24th. At 10 is today the 24th? I think today's the 24th. No, because it's way past. No, it's not. Way past 10. Okay. Yeah, it expires today. Largemouth bass. Black bullhead. I'm trying to fucking pet food. Marshmallow. Leeches. Small carp pet food. Okay. Alright. Alright, I think I have pet food in my current bait, do I not? Hold on. I do. Haha. Haha, I got cheese too. So let me switch to pet food. We got 49 pieces of pet food. And let's just see what happens. But yeah, that's my one concern with WWE 2K26. You guys know I buy the game every year. We do the My Rise, the showcase, all over on Twitch. But this year, I'm going to push it over to the wrestling channel. I'm going to push it over to the wrestling channel. And yeah. So that's my one concern. Sorry, I was thinking about something else. But this ringside pass, right? I already spent 75, almost $80 on the game, which I do every year. No big deal. My problem, and a lot of people, if they charge me $10 like a Fortnite Battle Pass, no problem. I'll give you my $10. But if you charge me more than that, that's when I'm going to get frustrated. When you're charging me for, let me go to a peek. Do I have a fishing license for nighttime here? Hold on. Give me a second. I'll reel my shit up. Hang on. Ease it out of the water. Okay. Alright. I'm going to show you. Peak time for catching fish. It's better during the nighttime. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go fishing, hit this button, and these little peaks in the vapor, right here, night one, probably going to get a fine, but why wouldn't I? I didn't switch to a private room like I said I was going to either. Jingle bells, jingle bells. I think we might have caught something that I've already caught before, but we'll see. Hopefully it's something pretty good. Oh, I got a pumpkin seed, which I have caught before. See, he only gives me $11, so we're going to put him back. Let me see. Let me look it up on YouTube. See the best spot on mud water. Is that a black bullhead? Yep. How to catch a black bullhead on mud water.
This is Wireless.
Oh, he's
Reimagined
jingling.
by Google. Join Fi and get top priority data speeds on America's fastest 5G network. Every plan is packed with perks at no extra cost.
He is
Plus,
fighting me.
join instantly from home with our quick eSIM activation. Switch to Google Fi Wireless today.
I got him though. We got him. Just a regular ass catfish.
Welcome back, folks, to Fishing Planet. I'm Super Dave, and today at Mudwater River, Missouri, I'm going to show you catching the trophy black bullhead. And you're going to use a full pole 90 inches down, or 98 inches down, or 250 centimeters for a metric friend with a 1-0 in small cup.
Okay, well, I've never caught that. A bowfin. He fought me a little bit. He was about 17.2 inches, 2 pounds, $45. I will definitely take that. So this guy says to go 98 down. So let's go 98 down. Damn. I went really far with that. It went all the way on the other across the other side of the lake. Let me not fucking put full power into that bit. Rather. I gotta get it high enough to where it can, yeah. Now I'm gonna roll this back up. Shit, I went past it. Motherfucker. Hold on. Alright, now let's try. Not all the way in. See what that gets us. That's gotta get me close to, yeah, there we go. I just gotta fucking pull this in pretty slow so I don't stop it.
It also, cheese or pet food will work too. But what you're going to do is spawn at Catfish Heavens. You're going to walk forward, and kind of in that catfish hole is the same place you're going to catch these. You will catch catfish as well, but it is a pretty solid spot for the trophy black bullheads. 46, -32, or -14. Hopefully this helps you out, guys. We'll see you next time. Have a good one, folks.
Alright, so we'll just sit and wait.
They came up on us with ski masks and were trying to be silly. And this mother was talking to my son wearing a ski mask. So you know I ripped that off his face. And then they pulled out a thing of mace and made the mistake of macing me and my son. Oh, shit. So
we got a little fish.
Father and son got the top time.
Oh, we caught one. Young channel catfish. That's what I needed right there.
Bro, this kid was fucking.
Alright.
He was field goal kicking this motherfucker's head. And I was stomping on that shit like I was trying to break a coconut, man. It's like the record. What did these guys do to you? They tried to create an altercation. Yeah. Well, that's what they did. And it went south. Me and my son lay so dad, it was father and son. No, I had some motherfuckers try to set me up for a YouTube moment, man. Me and my son wound up beating the piss out of these motherfuckers. Like, you know, we got set up. Like, they thought they were going to get us on camera and pull some, like, those jerk off with Andre Orlovsky.
That kid stays coming.
Yeah, well, this motherfucker, they came. All right? That springboard you did with Ricochet, crazy the landing curve because I landed wrong. There's really no right way to land. That's what I found out after the fact. Yeah, they told me after, they're like, that's one of those ones where you just, you know, brace for impact. Okay, man. That springboard you did with Ricochet.
New C prebiotic. If you took the tongue of an anteater, the spikes of a porcupine, the beak of a bird, and the pouch of a kangaroo, you would get this freak of nature, the echidna. But they're even more weird than they look, and are actually pretty disturbing too. First off, their feet are backwards, so they can groom themselves without getting poked. But when they walk, it makes them look like a rolling tumbleweed. When a predator tries to eat them, they don't run. They bury themselves in seconds, leaving a white ball full of paint above the ground. And the males are especially weird. During mating season, the males will line up in a row following a female for weeks. Once she's ready to hook up, all the males will dig a circular trench around her. They will compete by pushing each other out the ring until only one is left, and he gets all the glory. But what's even freakier is that some males will wake up during hibernation and find a sleeping female, and then we'll connect with her. When she wakes up, she finds herself pregnant, but she doesn't know who the daddy was. Now, the females are actually even weird too, bro. Even though they're mammals, they lay eggs inside their pouch, which is where the
Oh no.
Since the mom has no nipples,
This could be a trophy. This could be a trophy.
And as they grow up, they don't form teeth either. Instead, they grab ants with their super long tongue and slurp them up like your grandma slurping up spaghetti. But the weirdest part of all is that they don't have a stomach. The food goes straight down from their tongue out the other end. This is the same hole they use the number 1, number 2, and get birds from. It's a tall little exit called a chloroform.
Here we got another catfish.
From the parts that were left over and stands in a class of its own, kind of like me. If you took the tongue of an anteater, the
Channel
spikes of a
catfish.
porcupine, the beak of a bird, and the pouch of a kangaroo, you would get this freak of nature, the echidna.
$72, 18 inches.
First off, their feet are
Golly, yeah. I'll do that all day long.
When they walk, it makes them look like a rolling tumbleweed. When a predator tries to eat them, they don't run. They bury themselves in seconds, leaving a light ball full of paint above the ground. And the males are especially weird. During mating season, the males will line up in a row following a female for weeks. Once you pick up, all the males will dig a circular trench around her. They will compete by pushing each other out the ring until only one is snapped.
Guys, it's happening. Wolverine has finally got a launch date because within the last hour, both PlayStation and Insomniac Games have confirmed that the PS5 exclusive Marvel's Wolverine will be dropping on September 15th, 2026, and you can wishlist it right now on the store. 2026 is looking stacked for new games. Guys, it's happening.
You both, I don't know if it was on purpose, but I feel like it went over the rope at the same exact time. I see them both land. I went, oh. That was
I caught another catfish, I swear. I mean, I like catfish, don't get me wrong.
Knock that out any better. It happened, and it's my fault, and I can't flip back. No. I totally take blame for it, because I went over.
There we go.
I just went over. As we trust the process, out comes Vince McMahon. And then when I saw Vince coming down, I was like, fire. And we're like, oh, great, this is going to be fixed. I get through the curtain, and all I see is him go to dive in, go to stand up, and this is odd. And he tears both of his quads, getting into the ring. Oh, no.
I didn't realize during the match, I didn't know why he was sitting there. I had no idea what was going on, and I was just worried about the match.
I cannot believe Vince with two torn quads was able to speak to us and tell us exactly what to do.
It was the next day, somebody immediately said, Vince wants to see you in his office, and I was like, here it comes. And I walk into his office, and he walks in, and he just starts laughing. And he's laughing at, like, at the top of his lungs, ha, ha, ha. And I was like, you're not going to fire me? And he goes, no.
College Football 27 needs to add a few things to make it actually worth buying. I say a few, but really it's a lot. But today we're going to talk about how they can make Road to Glory better. Number one, completely throw out your high school experience from CFP 26. It's just awful. Look, it's awesome they added it to the game in the first place, and I can appreciate them trying to do something different with it, but it's just super wonky. Get rid of the dumb drive missions that determine if my star rating goes up or down. Like, I can pick off 5 balls in a game, but because I didn't successfully press a receiver, my rating goes down. Like, make it make sense. Let us play a full high school season, play for a state championship, and get recruited based off of how well we play. You know, like actual high school. Number two, if they don't add more positions in 27, I truly don't know what could make me want to go get the game. And here's the thing, you don't even have to add all of them. Add tight end and just one of edge rusher or safety. Like, just start there. Let me go be the next Rob Gronkowski or the next Brian Dawkins. It'll give the game mode so much more replayability. And don't tell me it isn't possible, because your own game from over 10 years ago made it work. And number three, immersion. Look, in high school you have the walkouts, senior night, hat selection, all of those immersive cutscenes, and they're great, but when we get to college, we get 4 years of just slightly different walkouts, and that's it. Winning the Heisman feels so inconsequential, winning the Natty just feels unfulfilling, and I know over time people just skip every cutscene, but the details really do matter. Let me see more of my player than just the upgrade player menu. Last one seems nitpicky, but I promise it'll make a world of difference. We are so limited, not for lack of gear, but because so much of it looks so goofy. Like, just look at this and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. The helmets fit weird, and it doesn't look anything like real college football. Add a few more pieces of gear, hairstyles, etc. We just can't have 3 straight games with no upgrades to the customization. Honestly, I could go on, and we haven't even gotten into Dynasty mode or anything else for that matter.
Lesson number 3. Not only did Columbus not discover America, you know what else was total BS we got taught? That he went there believing the earth was flat.
Oh, that's a lie?
That's a complete lie. Field shows where they knew centuries before Columbus that the world wasn't flat. But yet in all our school books, that's what we read. Oh, Columbus discovered America, and they sent him to find out because they were terrified he was going to fall off the end of the earth. It was flat. Get Fields' book. He lays it right out when we knew the world wasn't flat, and it happened literally probably 800 years before Columbus even sailed. They knew that scholars knew the earth was not flat. Not only did Columbus not discover...
So I've been using... Oh, wait a minute. I gotta tell you, I've been a Fontola, and I got this flat package. Everybody's concerned. What's in the package? I opened it up, and here was a beautiful picture of cave. I sat around on the other side of the cave. Some of the guys said, hey, Brad, what the hell with the package? I said, my girlfriend. And he said, well, listen, when you get through with it, will you send it over to us? The worst part is they had 4 weeks left in that box. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta tell you,
I was able to meet Bert Kreischer. That was badass. What a funny dude. Funny as shit.
I was talking to Bert, and his wife came up. This impressed me, the relationship with a dude and his wife, because I was talking to Bert, and he goes to his wife, hey, this dude killed a guy. And her response immediately was, with his bare hands? Like, that's a relationship. That was awesome. I was able to meet Bert Kreischer. That was badass. What a funny dude. Funny as shit. I was talking to Bert, and his wife came up. This impressed me, the relationship with a dude and his wife, because I was talking to Bert, and he goes to his wife, hey, this dude killed a guy. And her response immediately was, with his bare hands? Like, that's a relationship. I was able to meet Bert Kreischer. That was badass. What a funny dude. Funny as shit. I was talking to Bert, and his wife came up. This impressed me, the relationship with a dude and his wife.
I broke up with Bert for 36 hours. When was this? This was when we were first dating. He kind of made an ass of himself in front of my girlfriend, and I was like, I need a break. I just need a break. I didn't even break up with him. I just said, I just need a break. I need a couple days off. And how so? Like, you trying to impress them? Or he started talking out of his ass, and I was just watching him going, you don't even mean what you're saying. So I don't actually know why you're saying it. And I think he got a negative opinion in this conversation and then just decided to burn the shit down. And it was a bad mistake, right? So I was like, I just need a break. I just need a minute. I just need to get myself together here and figure out what's going on. Yeah. So.
And you said, I want space, or you said, I want to.
I said, I need a minute. Okay. What I said is, I need a minute. I just need a break. Let's just take a break, right? He stopped eating.
Break up with him again.
He stopped, right? Oh. Is it that simple?
So you're.
I don't know what shit I have to deal with if I broke up with him again. It would be terrible for me.
Okay, but I mean, you really love him. We'll break up with him.
He stopped eating, and then he made me a mixtape and put it on my windshield. This is in 2002.
What are the songs?
There was some Coldplay. I broke up with Bert for 36 hours. This was when her first made me a mixtape and put it on my windshield.
Alright, let's go ahead and call it a day.
There was some Coldplay. I broke up with Bert for 36 hours. This was when we were first dating. He kind of made an ass of himself in front of my girlfriend, and I was like, I need a break. I just need a break. I need to break up with him. I just said, I just need a break. I need a couple days off. And how?
Isla gets a very firm punishment. I will never ride her to death.
When I.
Isla gets a very firm punishment. I will never ride her to death. When she was 10 years old, right out the gate, was a fucking lunatic. She gets me on this jet ski. She's in front. First thing she says is, hold on, big boy. And she takes off. And I literally almost fall off. And I go, baby, you're going too fast. She goes, oh, don't be such a wimp, Dad. And she cuts it. We're going too fast. I go fucking flying off the thing. I hit the water. My head hits the water. I'm upside down. Yeah. And the jet ski slams into the side of my hip. I pop up. Wind knocked out of me. I'm like, I don't think I'm fucking around. And so I go, one little jetty, and goes, oh, that was a quick ride. And as I go to talk, Isla goes, Dad's about to tell you one of his dad's stories. And Leanne goes, oh, let me hear it. And I go, hold on. Isla threw me off the jet ski. She goes, oh, come on, Bert, that didn't happen. I go, no. And the next day I woke up, and I was like, I can't wait to show you this black and blue mark. It was the smallest black and blue mark I've ever had. Isla gets a very firm punishment. I will never ride her jet ski with her again. When she was...
Do you know something that'll shock you? I've never owned a cell phone, and I never will. Whoa. I was going to text you. You can't. I don't have a cell phone. I've never.
How come you don't have a cell phone?
For what?
I like talking to people.
Are you kidding? I was out in New York. Doing this book tour, and I was at Sirius, and we were in the green room, and there were 10 people in that green room. 9 of the 10 sat there the whole time doing things with a phone. Right. I was the only one who sat and looked around the room and watched 9 other people zeroed in on a screen, which if you count TV and that, what, we spending 16 hours a day now looking at screens? I believe in evolution. What's that going to lead to? Do you know something that'll shock you? I've never.
Ooh, I need to fix my fucking reel. Hang on.
I was going to text you.
Hang on.
You can't.
what's a common tip that feels illegal, but isn't?
Take your ex back, Lakota.
The principal came on the intercom and said, anyone who plays Fortnite, report to the gym immediately. I was half asleep in math class when the intercom came on. Attention students, anyone who plays Fortnite, report to the gymnasium right now. This is not a request. The room was quiet. Please skip class. Our teachers look just responsible. You are. I play Fortnite. Half my year. So does my playset. We run duo phones every night. I looked over at Steve. His name is Real Twister. We're about to find out. He's one who's flooded kids in the hallways with ads. Same questions now. What's going on? This isn't right. Why would they care about this?
I did not mean to do that. What the fuck is going on with the story, man? I want to know the fucking... Why isn't my rod pulling up? Hang on now. Add bells on there. No, there we go. Forgot to put my sinker back on. Actually, I need to...
Sure. And I would slide down. And then you grab inside the rope with an ash drum. She's got the tools. Well, that night he went to do it and hand slipped. So all of a sudden his ass went. And he screaming. I let everything come back in. I'd see the lights coming at first, so I'm going to pass out. And then I hear Andre laughing. And I hear the referee say, Andre, why are you laughing? It's 5:40. What? So much vibrating. And he's farting. How long a giant fart? How long? About 40 seconds. I'm wrestling him, and he had this corner, and his
It looks like WWE have lost out on a top name to All Elite Wrestling. Is it? Jeff Daniels, what is the best sandwich?
I've got to go with personal favorite. Peanut bread. Okay, I'm there so far. Need some creamy peanut butter. Got that too, extra roasted. Oh. And then you're getting Ruffles, cheddar, and sour cream potato chips. As a Canadian, I typically only buy all dressed Ruffles, but hey, when in Jeff Daniels Rome. Then you're getting your favorite brand of barbecue sauce. No, Sweet Baby James is preferred. Okay. I think the sandwich would be nice with a little Fire and Rain from James Taylor's 1970 album, but I think he meant Sweet Baby Ray's, since that is in fact a barbecue sauce and not a folk album. Could be my three favorite tastes. Peanut butter, potato chips, and barbecue sauce? Pretty good taste there, Mr. Daniels. All right, so we're going to smear on some of this creamy peanut butter. He did say on one side, but he did specify about a 1/4 inch thick. So we're going to lay it on as thick as we can possibly muster here. And then for the chips, he did say take a handful, crush them up, and sprinkle them on top of the peanut butter. And then, quite simply, take your barbecue sauce, spread that all over. No amounts given, of course, but we're just going to do our best. We're going to fold it together. It almost looks like a bit of a cursed taco, doesn't it? All right, on Sandwich Dan, we're going to cut diagonally and reveal. Okay then, here it is, Jeff Daniels' favorite sandwich. Peanut butter, sour cream and cheddar Ruffles. There's Sandwich Lad stealing my peanut butter, which he would then take.
Got a bluegill. We'll take that.
All right, Jeff Daniels' sandwich taste test. It's like visiting 3 countries at once. Yes, I am in flavor country. This is a pretty good sandwich. The tang of the barbecue sauce is not unlike a peanut butter and pickle, which is one of my favorite peanut butter sandwiches, plus the crunch and the salty cheesiness of the chips. This is quite good. Seaboard will turn to my pal.
All my NCAA 26 players out there, let me put you on game. Okay, so I only ever play Dynasty mode inside of NCAA 26. Like, I don't play anything else. I don't play online. I only play by myself. Stats, player stats, hero, career stats. But EA doesn't really do much storytelling with all of this. They really just give you something just for you to check out. So using a service like ChatGPT or Microsoft 365's Copilot, I use Copilot because you have unlimited photo uploads via that way, or at least I do. But I uploaded literally all of my stats, I took screenshots of it, and just sent it in. But after you send in all your pictures and your stats, you want to tell the AI to kind of create mock post-game interviews, storylines for your players, storylines for your teams, just things like that, so you can have context and information. Then go to Google and type in notebook LM and copy all the text and context and information that ChatGPT has created, the stories that it created, and paste it into here. Now what this will do is it'll take what the AI has written and it'll create it into a podcast-like conversation between them.
These are 5 leaks from GTA 6 that are confirmed real. So the first one, there will be a 6-star wanted level. So you can go beyond the 5th star. Yeah, I have a feeling they're going to bring out like bomber planes, helicopters, tanks, stuff like that. I wonder what you have to do to earn the 6th star. I think it's tough to get to the 5-star in general. The next thing is that there will be over 700 enterable shops and buildings. When you go into these shops, can you go buy things? I'm assuming in the shops you can, but the buildings, I think you can just walk around like casinos, hotels. You can probably rob the shops and buildings. You definitely can. The next thing that I know that you're very excited for, correct?
I don't know what it is, but yes. Say yes. No, don't tell me. Say yes. No. Say yes. I don't want to. GTA 6 will feature male and female exotic dancers. You tried getting me, you didn't. You are excited. I never really ventured into that part of the game. That is your lying face. You had to. That is your lying. You had to because of the mission. So you did venture into that part of the game. You have to because of the mission. You're gonna live in the male strips club, aren't you? The fourth thing is that there will be limited weapons, but car trunks can be used to store weapons. I like this part of the game. I wonder if you take a car, if weapons will already be in the car. Ooh, I like that idea. I like that idea.
New app, let's find out this 360-degree toothbrush will clean my safety. It's disclosing time. Let's check the before results. This toothbrush is designed for dogs, so let's try it out. It comes with a finger puppet toothbrush, which you know doesn't work, and an innovative toothbrush with 2 rows and 360 degrees of bristles. Arm & Hammer Advanced White.
Ooh.
Digest, let's get brushing. This is by far the most uncomfortable toothbrush I've used yet. And the toothpaste tastes like...
I'm not keeping another bluegill, man. Oh, I'm using the wrong type of bait. I'm an idiot, yo.
Let's check the before results. This is the tooth wash. Let's take a look at the bristles. Ooh, they look tough. Let's soften them up a little bit. This wash toothpaste. Fat glob. It smells like an old lady's toe. This is Dental Digest. Let's get brushing. Ooh. This toothbrush feels like nails on a chalkboard. It's not pleasant. And this toothpaste tastes like licorice. It's weird. Let's check the after results. This toothbrush was super painful, but let's find out if these you have yellow, blue, and pink. Beef cereal. A Bugs Bunny toothbrush. Fat Bob. Let's check the before results. Yikes, it's 2. What's up, Dog? Green apple watermelon bunny toothpaste. Fat Bob. This is Bugs Bunny. Let's get brushing. This will wrap it is cleaning my teeth and preventing tooth decay. Let's check the after results. It's a 9. Let's find out if 360-degree toothbrush will clean my safety. It's disclosing. 1331. Good for you. Good luck.
This is 1050. Steve Rogers lived in the Fantastic Four universe. Yeah, it's all but confirmed now. Listen.
Two things you missed in this contract, my friend. That match at Bound for Glory, Sunday, November 5th, against me. It's not going to be a regular match. It's going to be kind of scary. The boys would call it hard floor. Because that match at Bound for Glory, Grado, it's a monstrous ball. Oh, I almost forgot the last thing. I almost forgot the very last thing. That match at Bound for Glory, it's not going to be against me. It's going to be against my brother, Biff.
Oh, my God.
Fathers, what did your daughter's boyfriend do that forever changed how you saw him? As a cop, I hated the... I will live to piss on his grave. Even if I'm in a walker, my wife already has instructions. She's out of the will. If she doesn't get me there, if I'm not ambulatory, I'll find Vince Russo's grave, and I will piss on it. There will be a picture of that hanging on my wall when I pass away. And hate is a hell of a motivator.
Russo, what did you do? What unspeakable crime did you commit to make him that mad?
Green sunfish? Not bad. Still not worth keeping, though.
How much hate you have to have your heart to take it this far? I mean, how right?
Today we're back again in Las Vegas, and you know where we had to go, and that is Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen. And we're here for the lunch prefix menu at $105. You get the Panther, scallops, beef Wellington, and sticky toffee pudding. First one got the notes from Gordon. We got personalized notes from Gordon Ramsay. You know, the whole thing. Just look at that. Look at the note. This crab is so undercooked and just told me his name is Sebastian. Anyways, cheers, guys. Lemonade, a little more alcoholic, a little salty, but very sweet. For appetizer, we also ordered the famous lobster risotto. And just take a look at how big and plump that lobster looks. Grab a little bit of risotto and cheers, guys. That is delicious. The risotto itself is so buttery smooth, very creamy and cheesy. The lobster though is done right. It's so plump, tender, and moist. It's a great seafood vessel. Next up, we got the famous pancake scallops. Take a look at how beautiful they look. We got celery root puree and also squash in here, and butter. It cuts apart like butter. Look at how plump and nice it looks. Cheers, guys. Scallops is so seared nicely, slice of crisp, but so tender and moist. And the celery puree is also
That's a fucking smallmouth. That's what we're looking for.
This is the most expensive dinner I've ever eaten.
We're looking for money plus XP, so. Now there is more expensive fish that you can get.
I said, what about all the guys I've seen that did 30 years to this business, and in the end they ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of? If we had a union, maybe they could retire with $500 a month.
We have breaking news. A new report says that Vince McMahon is in active talks to buy back WWE with Saudi Arabia investors. The report says that Vince McMahon is planning to reacquire the WWE from TKO after he sold it. As we know, Vince McMahon stepped down as WWE chairman following the civil lawsuit in January 2024, and around that time he also sold over $2 billion worth of TKO shares, reducing his stake in the company. Saudi investors are now interested in funding him to buy back the company in a multi-billion-dollar deal. The report
Just talking about me. My dog will make no background noise. Jingle is the number one. Mr. Jingle, you lost your number one seat a long time ago. He does. He don't. He's bullshit. We are. No, you're not. That's 185. I got your back. I do. Sick man, I do. I miss George.
What the hell you get?
Hi, George.
That's right.
Alex, listen, I have feelings. And I go through enough shit in my life without somebody coming on here and making negative comments. And that's just mean to people, but they do it.
Hey, I tell you what. They gonna say that's just
Y'all, please ignore the background music. Thank you, sweetheart. I go through enough shit in my life without having negative. It is free just to be nice. I know, Alex, I can't do that though. Missy, good luck.
Oh, no.
I'm trying to tell y'all, just ignore the noise in the
Hey, I'm
background.
a happy still man because I got my new.
Yeah, Jeff, people don't know what people go through.
Hell yeah.
The music, you call that music? Call somebody. Exactly. Is he okay to him? No, he's not okay. Jerry Kelly. Yeah, he'll be on.
Today, we asked AI Mode why Steph Curry's 2015-2016 season considered the moment he broke the game. Turns out he proved that three-point shooting could be the most efficient way to win. That made us wonder, what were his walking through steps? To celebrate his iconic 38.4-foot game-winning shot, we set him a trick shot at 38.4 feet. Today, we asked AI Mode why Steph Curry's 2015
3 pounds?
season considered the moment he broke the game. Turns out he proved that three-point shooting could be the most efficient way to win. That made us wonder, what were his walking through steps? to celebrate. He's like,
On this one,
Snap your
make sure you twist your nuts good when you're screwing. You don't want that thing getting off. Here's how to fix it. Make sure you twist your nuts good when you're screwing. You don't want that thing getting off. Here's how to fix it.
One of the white dudes comes up from behind me and he goes, "Hey, Dirk, you hear about your new celly? Dude's got a jacket. Having a jacket in prison means that you have bad paper." And the guy goes, "Are you going to be able to handle it?" And I said, "Yeah, I'll handle it." I walk into my cell. My new celly is making up his bed. And I go, "Wait a minute, let me see your paperwork." And he looked at me like he knows. So he hands me his paperwork. And I look at it and I'm kind of reading it. I'm like, supplying drugs to a minor, that was his charge. I'm thinking, okay, well, this is all a big misunderstanding. A lot of minors got a hold of my phone. At this point, it's dinner time, and we're all starting to line up for chow. I look at the guy, and he's like, "I'm not coming out of the cell." So we all leave our cells, and almost immediately, the shot caller goes, "Can you handle that thing for us?" And I tell him, actually, he doesn't have a jacket, dude. I read his paperwork. The guy was just smoking with a minor. It's all a big misunderstanding. We're just going to be friends, right? And he just kind of smirks at me and shakes his head. I'll never forget the evil in that face. He was like, one of the white dudes.
As Ned's mother was kissing him goodnight, she suddenly collapsed to the floor. Confused, Ned gently touched his mother's cheek, and fortunately, she came back to life. But the next day, when his mother touched him again, she collapsed once more. Ned tried to revive her the same way he had before, but this time she never woke up. From that moment on, Ned realized that anyone he brought back to life would die permanently if he touched them a second time. To avoid taking any more innocent lives, Ned became extremely careful about physical contact with others. 10 years later, Ned had become a top-tier pastry chef. He used his ability to restore rotten fruit to freshness, and his delicious cakes became famous far and wide. One day, while taking out the trash, an accident occurred. A criminal who should have died from jumping off a building suddenly came back to life the moment he touched Ned. To prevent the man from committing more crimes, Ned quickly touched him again. However, a detective witnessed this incredible scene. He decided to use Ned's ability to bring murder victims back to life for 1 minute, to identify their killers, then return them to their original state. In exchange, he would provide Ned with generous compensation. That day, the detective caught a peculiar case. A man had been killed by his own golden retriever. But the victim's family knew the dog had been gentle since puppyhood and would never suddenly attack its owner. 2 weeks later, the golden retriever was scheduled to be put down. The family was determined to clear the dog's name and find the real killer. So they hired the detective who had solved many bizarre cases before. He brought Ned to the morgue where the body was kept. Ned touched the deceased briefly, bringing him back to life for 1 minute, which revealed the truth. It turned out that the victim's secretary had commanded the golden retriever to attack him, and the dog had magically become the scapegoat. Once the truth came out, the golden retriever was released. As Ned's mother was kissing him,
Ever since the company was founded in 2019, AEW has proved to be a true alternative for wrestling fans and wrestlers. The company has been the biggest competitor for WWE since WCW shut down, and just like the Monday Night Wars, we've seen a lot of former WWE wrestlers join AEW. Many ex-WWE stars have been able to reinvent themselves in All Elite Wrestling, and some have had even more success than they did in WWE. However, the wrestlers in this video have not. For starters, number 10, Buddy Murphy. Debuting in NXT in late 2013, Buddy Murphy was mainly used as a tag team wrestler for his first few years in WWE.
hold clutch tightly. I placed the heavy sack of gold on the couch and asked the teller.
With that, the 2025 season comes to an end. Good night. With that, the 2025 season comes to an end. Good night.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's 50.9 inches, not bad.
WWE, but he did see some success during that time.
Admit it, childhood edition. Admit it.
We got Death Row Last Meal. Hold on. We have famous Death Row Last Meals? Yeah, so you can sample them. Ricky Ray Rector. Steak, fried chicken, cherry Kool-Aid, and pecan pie. I am hardcore green lighting this.
fried chicken delivers every fucking time.
Fried chicken is like, what is it? It is John Spankelink.
Fuck yeah, Johnny. You better get alcohol.
He just got a flask of Jack Daniel's whiskey, dude.
Good
It doesn't deliver.
Ova Chandler, he asked for 2 salami sandwiches on white bread with mustard and peanut butter, iced tea, and coffee. I mean, you deal with it.
You know, it's not like my last meal.
No. Remember Eileen Warno's? A cup of black coffee.
What?
Yeah. One of your all-time faves here.
John Wayne Casey.
Exactly.
John Wayne Casey. Dude, he's the reason I like clowns.
He got a bucket of KFC and a pound of strawberries, fried shrimp, and fries. Not only the strawberries, I think that really helped cleanse your palate. Yeah, he was a big-time goofball, this guy.
He's a real spaz.
Some Christopher Brooks. Last meal, a Reese's peanut butter cup and a Dr. Pepper.
Fucking like the guy. Oh, this is good. The bottom didn't come off. Oh, man. I am going to feel like a wolf tonight. Oh, someone got pizza?
Well,
who is he? Bring him up.
William Gary Staley. Got a medium pizza with pepperoni sausage, chicken wings, buffalo sauce, and a large Sprite. I know you're a big pizza guy.
I have the outside of the cereal filler.
Yeah, your house. Do you remember Timothy McVeigh?
Of course I do.
His final meal: 2 pints and chocolate chip.
Who gets mint chocolate chip other than 8-year-old girls? I've been from the trip a while.
You've been saying that about everything. Stephen Wayne Anderson.
Look at this fucking picture.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
And he asked for a grilled cheese, pint of cottage cheese, how many corn mixture, peach pie, chocolate chip ice cream, and side of radishes. Jesus.
It would be better warm.
Yeah, of course. Ah, shit.
You really don't like cottage cheese?
I really don't.
I love cottage cheese.
So, who do you give the star to? He did the best job.
First guy. The black guy with Kool-Aid. The fucking fried chicken's a move. I like it.
Hey guys, so my brother got Play-Doh stain stuck on his lips. Stain on his lips. He has been trying to take it out, but it doesn't come out right. So we're gonna try to find ways to take this off because he got squished on too.
Oh my god.
Okay, so we're gonna use alcohol first because alcohol always works for some reason. It is not coming off, Alexis. Baby oil. Alexa, how do I get rid of Play-Doh stains? Does it hurt? And then, what's the paper towel with warm water? Is it coming up? So let me help you. What happened? It's not gonna come out, bro. There's like not even a single stain on it. Like Alexi's not gonna come out. Are you actually gonna wear a mask? Just go to sleep.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
Now I'm gonna say this. All we got to play football in high school. Make some noise for me.
Boys, we need to talk. I know this isn't the normal set. And normally when I say boys, we need to talk, it's bad, but today...
If WWE was smart, this is who they would book to dethrone every single Monday Night Raw champion. If you're seeing this video, you're probably a wrestling fan, so go ahead and hit the follow button. You're going to love my daily videos. Let's start with our team stuff. It's basically just Jay. It is about time we give the Creed Brothers some tag team championship gold. They've practically been off TV 90% of the time after Gable went away with injury. I hope he's doing okay, by the way. It's been a long time since we've seen him. Next up, the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time, and it's not just me saying it. If it was up to me, Becky Lynch would hold this championship for all eternity. Most people just assume I'm going to say AJ Lee, but no, I'm saying Natty Neidhart needs to win this title. AJ's going to be part-time, so I don't know if I want a part-time champion. And you're still going to see Natty, Triple A, or just please treat yourself to watch this incredible stuff. Let's go to our other Intercontinental Champion, guys. Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Mysterio is set for another championship defense against Penta. This is like the fourth time they've had a championship match, so if Penta doesn't lose, I'm going to be a little confused. We've got 2 left. Let's go for Stephanie Boncare's Women's World Championship. Of course, she should be losing to the greatest of all in a WrestleMania. Before we get to CM Punk, let me know in the comments who you think should dethrone every single Raw champion. The World Heavyweight Champion is set for a match against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, and I'll keep it short. Roman's just gonna win. If WWE was smart, this is who they would book to dethrone every...
If you've been looking for a way to...
See? Come on, Quinn.
Nope, that's not gonna work. Nope. Nope, that's not it. See. Nope, that's not gonna work. Nope. Nope, that's not it. Could be. Nope.
Just knock him out with the hatchet. See you later, buddy. All right, I was violent. All right, so we're going to gut this fish real quick. Look at that meat. This is going to be delicious. I cannot wait. This is a real treat, getting fish with meat this pink and cooking them up fresh. I mean, we literally just pulled this guy up through the hole about 6 minutes ago, and then we're going to cook him. So, I mean, that's fresh right there. And the worst thing about doing catch and cooks on the ice is having to get your hands wet to clean the fish. All right, there we go. Beautiful pink rainbow trout. This is going to be delicious. Set the pan on. Melt that down. Take our fish here and just season it up a little bit. Throw some seasoning in the pan. I think we'll be able to fit both of them in there because they do shrink a lot when they're cooking. Set them in. It's a tight fit, but they'll shrink. Oh yeah. And we'll cover them up with our lid. We should have fresh trout in no time. Now let's check on our fish here. That is just about done, I'd say. The meat's just starting to separate off from the bones. I'm going to go ahead and give them a flip here. They're still just a little bit raw in the middle. Sweet, so we'll give them about just a few more minutes on that side and they will be... Let's have some finger chops. Chinese finger chops. I have some people get stuck in these, so I'm going to try to put my only 2 fingers in there and show you guys how easy it is to get out of these. It's the green. I don't really think this through, actually. Well, shit. Let's try some finger.
This is the real reason everyone loves the Ling Chuan Meditoy turtles. You're looking right at it. Or maybe it's because he plays with fire like everyone's favorite weirdo cousin. I mean, giving a giant freak party animal fire.
Dog, I took my cousins out tonight and I need gas and this stupid thing does not open. I genuinely don't know how this car works. What the heck even is this? Alfa Romeo. I don't see a gas release button. What the heck is this? Trunk? Hood latch? Nothing in there. You got golf balls? Remote? Yeah, no button. Car's unlocked, so when I go over here, that thing does not open. God, what is this mess? I don't even see the manual release lever. Dude, it might be this, but then again, I see them over here, so probably not. We're looking at this net. Jeez, God. Bro, his car and his dust. I called and I got no answer, so I went on Google. It says unlock the car. So, unlock. And then when you go over here, it should open. But yeah, that's not opening, and I can't get my fingers in there to pry it open either. For the last time I take this car out. Took it for the Christmas lights and all that, but dude, guy's got no gas, and I have no idea how to fill this up. Nope. Dog, I took my cousins out tonight, and I need gas in this.
This is Dog Food, and this is how his freshman year went as a one-star Rosenborg kicker. He's a foreign exchange student from Argentina. Dog Food's life was hard, so his whole family suggested that he try out for the football team to try to make some friends. Not only did he make friends, but he became one of the greatest kickers in high school history. But with only 1 year of patience, no offers on the table, it looks like Dog Food...
I'll take the bluegill just to start filling up the quota.
Woke up this morning to my light full of water idiot neighbor keeps trying to connect to my TV and I can't block it. My dad got his suitcase monogrammed, but his initials are BAG, so it looks like he labeled his bag. Hotel I'm staying in with my mom has the shower open to the entire room. Walk to work in a brutal snowstorm, only for my key to snap off in the keyhole while trying to unlock the door. The American flag in this school gymnasium has an upside-down star. There are 4 seats, but the shadow only casts 3 due to the lighting. Old growth lumber versus modern factory farm lumber. My doctor's office waiting room has 6 different types of chairs. How did we go from paper cups and plastic straws to plastic cups and paper straws? My friend met a stranger at a wedding that looked just like him and was wearing the same thing. My friend's phone case blends in with this school library circulation desk. The way this store clerk writes the number 9. I hate these stupid plastic clothing. All of this from one pack of socks. Rare photos. Woke up this morning to my light full of water and our apartment is brand new.
Hi, how are you? I'm great. How are we doing, y'all? Yeah, let's do it. We keeping them out or wrapping them up? Okay, let's do it. Okay, we'll stop there and then I'll catch up. If that works for you.
The chili cheese dog, you can
Of course, yeah. Y'all been here before? Hey, appreciate you stopping back. You're gonna love it. Yeah, you made sure to get here. It's dog time.
watching the video for like the past 2 weeks, afterwards they're still at the last scene.
It's a baby hanging on you right there. Does it look the same on that side? Does it look the same on that side?
Yeah, definitely.
Does? Awesome. It's that bun. Yeah, when you look at it, you'll know. There's a perfect bun. Best bun of the day right here. Chili cheese with raw onions on it.
Are you guys local or where you from?
How was the drive up?
It was good. It wasn't that bad.
Awesome. Sweet. Yeah, I like DC. I think DC is a fun little city.
Yeah, I like the fitness.
Yeah.
You ever been down there by the stadium?
Most likely.
Did you order already?
Yeah, I'm coming back and forth.
Back and forth. How was everything?
Oh, this was amazing. Best turkey I've had in a long time. How big can we get your team?
We got about a gallon.
I'll take
2
2 gallons.
gallons?
I don't care how much. I'm driving back.
That's the best answer. I don't care how much you got.
I'm going back to Columbus, Ohio tonight.
So yeah, super smart to buy that much tea.
Yeah.
Because where are you going to get more?
Oh, yeah. Took a sip of the one bottle and I took mine. I was like, I gotta get back in line and get more.
Ohio's in the house, baby. Fruit flavored tea with a citrus kick on Food Network. Like it? I tell people, man. Especially the people who hate sweet tea. Because it means you've got really good sense of taste. It's simple. That's called Big League tea. It's a fruit flavored tea with a citrus kick. When we filmed Dodgers Dodgers and Dodge, Guy Fieri drank 4 bottles and wouldn't stop talking. Oh, wow. You like that?
Yeah, let me get 2 bottles of that and then a gallon of your tea.
No, it's smart. I try to tell everybody who's from out of town that loves the tea. They get wow.
I'll take them just because I'm trying to fill up my quota.
Stare at the 10 seconds you're gonna fall. Like, none of this shit true. It kind of look like.
You have to look forward. You have to look closely.
Winston, no. No. Oh. Please don't bite it. Please don't shoot it. Please don't. Oh my God. Can you drop it? Can you leave it? Can you leave it? Can you leave it? A fucking bottle top. Oh, God. What is it? Yeah. I'm so excited.
How you doing? I appreciate you. You have a great day. We'll make it look great. You can both push it down. We can both push it down. We get done so fast, it doesn't matter what we do. Yep. A little bit more. A little bit, not much. That's good. All right, grab the shovels. Oh, yeah. Grab that and I'll get rid of the rest. Here you go. How you doing?
Hello, I am also a young person. When this girl wanted to prevent wasting her lotion, she came across the craziest life hack.
I'm gonna put you guys on the best Bath and Body Works lotion hack. So you see this? It looks so skinny, like you think she's done. No, she probably has like 5 more uses in it. And I'm gonna show you how to get all the sides, get all your use. All right, scissors. Yeah, get that lotion off the top. Push it down a little. Now we get our scissors, and we're gonna cut this lid off. She's open. Okay, now I'm gonna open her up. Okay, it gets more advanced than this. Take the lid off, and then you put this in here. Snaps. Okay, I use my scissors and I push it down. You see it like scrapes the sides. Now I'm gonna cut this up so it's easier for me to show my fingers how to push it. Okay, I cut it. And now when I push, it's just like a push pop. Now whenever I need the lotion, I'm gonna just get from the bottom and push up, and it comes up like a little poppet. Yeah, and if you can't reach your fingers in there, then just keep cutting the sides.
Is this genius? When this girl wanted to prevent wasting her lotion, she came across the craziest.
Zero is possible.
Yo, what's up, brother? What can I do for you, my man?
I'm gonna build my own.
What are we doing as a base?
For the base, can I have potatoes?
Sure, can I get a... Right here? What kind of protein we doing?
Steak and...
Absolutely, man. Got you some steak right here. How'd you hear about us?
Work and Instagram.
Oh, yeah?
Yes,
We popped up on your feed?
absolutely.
I got your steak. I got your hot dog. What else can I do for you, my man?
Can I get the cheddar sauce and mac and cheese?
Sure thing. Some cheddar sauce. Oh, look at that. Got your cheddar sauce, mashed, and Other sauces?
Can I actually add chives as well?
Absolutely.
And also your signature.
Signature loaded?
Yeah.
Got signature loaded right here. Chives. And last but not least, for crunch, we got Takis, hot Cheetos, crispy onions.
Takis for sure.
Takis, some Takis, and some crispy onions. Look at that. Well, anything else I could grab for you on that?
Can I drink too?
Yeah, sure.
What's your recommendation?
Strawberry lemonade.
Oh,
Can I get a strawberry lemonade, please?
Can I mix it with mango actually?
Sure, strawberry mango. Thank you, bro. Here's your lemonade.
Get it?
Got a cookie in the bag for you?
Oh, appreciate it, man.
You're all set, my friend.
What the? Why is there blood everywhere? What the heck? No. And on today's episode of Hack React today, you've heard of gumshoe, now we have foam shoe. 30 feet in a plastic bag. That's actually a good idea. Go to the beach, get a bag of water, take it with you up to the parking lot, you can wash it off. Hey, hack. I've seen this one before. It's great and all until whoever's trying to open that has thumbs. Then it's no good, and it's still pretty much open. If you have chickens, they're going to squeeze right through that. Don't do this. It burns out the motor on your hair dryer really quickly to the point where, like, it's done. So we poked a hole in the balloon, and we put the balloon inside the jug, but over the mouth of the jug. Use an apple as a rolling pin. What if you just used a rolling pin for your hand? The leaves, what do they do? It holds the water in? I'm about to try that. Ha! I've done this. It's fun. If you want to, like, separate, that's a hack. A good one. Oh, it's sausage. Oh, gosh. I didn't know what I thought it was at first, but it wasn't sausage. And the scissors to hold the nuts. And on today's episode of Hack Reacts, you've heard of gumshoe, now we have foam shoe. 30 feet in a plastic bag. That's actually a good idea. Go to the beach, get a bag of water, take it with you up to the parking lot, you can wash it off. Hey, hack. I've seen this one before. It's great and all. And on today's episode of Hack Reacts, we are using a string. Okay, this is leverage. This is a good hack. Okay. Set the foam. Well, technically a hack. Why did you light it on fire first? And on today's episode of Hack Reacts, I had to lay down for this one. Measuring, cut, and it works. That's just measuring and cutting. You did it. Why? This happened a couple days ago. This is the same. That's the same thing. No. Broke a spade bit for no reason. That's just what that tool does. It's not a hack, that's a tool. It's just supposed to do that. And on today's episode of Hack Reacts, got a hot coin going in to remove a broken piece of PVC pipe. Okay, sure. Prolonged die, contact, prolonged die, contact. What is going on? You make a chair. Fabrication is not a hack. Building something is not a hack. Show. Make that for my wife. Okay, I've seen this one a lot. No. Any amount of actual weight is going to rip that straight off the wall. No. Bad idea. Bad. Don't do that. There's reasons the tools for those are made with an RPM rating. Stupid. This is dumb too. A bucket. We spray paint the bucket. We decorate the bucket with sticks. Cute, but not a hack. And on today's episode of Hack Reacts, got a hot freak.
Okay.
And on today's episode of Hack Reacts, life hacks for certain proteins. That's not a life hack. Door never closes all the way. Adjust the tab. Yep. It's not a hack, that's just how it's done. Pressure sagging. Find the rubbing spot. Or just adjust the door. how it's done so far. Slide a fork in here. What in the heck? You've made a really, really garbage security lock. No, just, you know, if someone told me it would electrify the door, I don't think it does. I think it just literally ties on. Why do you need to wrap the door handle in string? It's not a hack. No, not one. Not one today. And, hey, look at that. We're all set up for the blacksmith class here at the Iron Canvas in Billings. I've been using this stuff for years. And on today's episode of Active WD-40 on a pool noodle, on a hammer handle with zip ties. Apparently hammering causes too much pain in the hand, so we have to pool noodle it. Now we have some rubber-coated wires, right?
We either got us a smallmouth buffalo or trophy fish. Yep.
This is a wall anchor used in like, you know, your house. That's a very special tool that's gonna hack away the fire. That's why the fuzzy game is coming out. Alright, I've got another day's episode of Hack Reacts. Grind turkey. Oh, high-speed brush. No, not a hack. You just made a tool. Now we're dripping wax into. Is it using candle wax to get rid of earwax? We'll call that a hack. Quick, easy, cheap. Something other than intended purpose and getting something good. That's a neat little way of using sandpaper I've never thought of before. I'm gonna try that. What have you done? No, the spade bit. What? You just destroyed a spade bit for no reason. That was stupid. Okay. And now you're gonna. What? Okay, no, I've said this before. I don't trust that to hold at all. Right. Hey, more wax. Pulling out junk that's. I wouldn't do that to my head in case never come out. Hey, another reason to hack reacts to grind dirt. Oh, high-speed brush. No, not a hack. You just made a tool. Now we're dripping wax into. Is it using candle wax to get rid of earwax? We'll call that a hack. Quick, easy, cheap. Something other than intended purpose and getting something good.